In a faraway kingdom surrounded by silver mountains and endless green valleys, there lived a royal family blessed with 4 beautiful princesses. The kingdom was known for its peace, its golden fields, and a mysterious legend that had been passed down for generations. That legend spoke of a strand of golden hair, not ordinary in any way, but magical enough to change the fate of the entire kingdom. The king and queen loved their 4 daughters deeply. Each princess had her own unique beauty and personality. The eldest was calm and wise, always thinking before speaking. The second was intelligent and curious, spending most of her time reading ancient books in the royal library. The third princess was brave and adventurous, often found riding horses across the kingdom's fields. And the youngest was full of joy, laughter, and kindness, spreading happiness wherever she went. But among them all, the eldest princess carried something unusual. Her hair was not just beautiful, it was golden. Not just golden in color, but glowing softly in sunlight, as if it carried a secret power hidden within. At first, no one understood it. The queen believed it was a blessing from the heavens. The king saw it as a sign of greatness. But the wise elders of the kingdom whispered something different. They said the golden hair was connected to an ancient prophecy. According to the prophecy, the golden hair would either bring unimaginable prosperity or awaken a great darkness that had been sealed away long ago. Years passed peacefully, and the princesses grew closer as sisters. They shared secrets, dreams, and laughter inside the grand palace walls. But everything began to change one quiet evening when the sky turned unusually dark, even before sunset. A strange wind passed through the kingdom, and the golden hair of the eldest princess began to glow brighter than ever before. She felt something strange that night. A pull, a whisper, a feeling that something far away was calling her. The next morning, the royal guards reported unusual activity near the forbidden forest. Trees had withered overnight. Animals had fled, and a strange green mist was spreading slowly toward the kingdom borders. The king called his council immediately, but no one had answers. Only one name was spoken in fear: the Dark Witch of the Forgotten Woods. She was believed to have been sealed centuries ago by an ancient royal bloodline. That same night, the eldest princess had a dream. In her dream, she stood alone in a vast dark forest. A voice called her name softly, guiding her deeper into the shadows. And then she saw it, a broken mirror floating in the air, reflecting her golden hair, but twisted and dark. She woke up frightened, her heart racing, when she told her sisters. The second princess immediately began searching through ancient scrolls in the royal library. After hours of reading, she discovered something terrifying. The golden hair was not just a blessing. It was a seal that kept the Dark Witch's power locked away, and now, that seal was weakening. The princesses gathered in silence. For the first time, their laughter was gone. Only concern remained. The youngest princess held her eldest sister's hand tightly, trying to stay strong. The third princess said they should prepare for battle. But the second princess believed there might still be a way to stop the darkness without war. Before they could decide anything, a loud sound echoed through the palace. The royal guards rushed in, reporting that the forest was now moving. Trees were shifting like living creatures. Shadows were spreading across the land. The king ordered immediate protection of the kingdom, but it was already too late. That night, the sky turned completely black. From the center of the forbidden forest, a tower of green fire rose into the air. The dark witch had returned. The kingdom fell into panic, but the four princesses did not run. Instead, they stood together in the highest balcony of the palace, watching the rising darkness. The eldest princess stepped forward. Her golden hair began glowing brighter, almost like fire made of sunlight. She finally understood her destiny. It was not a curse. It was a responsibility. She turned to her sisters and said softly that they had to go to the forest, not to fight with anger, but to restore balance. The journey began at dawn. The four princesses left the palace secretly, riding through silent roads covered in mist. The kingdom behind them looked peaceful, but they knew it would not stay that way for long. As they entered the forest, the air changed. Everything felt heavier. Shadows moved between the trees. Strange whispers followed them at every step, but they did not stop. Suddenly, the path disappeared. The forest became a maze. The third princess took the lead, guiding them through narrow paths she remembered from her adventures. The second princess used her knowledge from ancient books to decode hidden signs on trees. The youngest princess kept everyone's spirits strong with hope and courage. And the eldest princess, she followed the pull of her golden hair. After hours of walking, they reached a massive clearing, and there she was, the dark witch. She stood in the center, surrounded by floating dark energy. Her eyes glowed with anger and pain. She looked at the princesses and smiled coldly, as if she had been waiting for them all along. She revealed the truth. Long ago, the kingdom had betrayed her people, and the golden hair was created to imprison her forever. The seal had kept her trapped for centuries, but now it was breaking because destiny demanded balance. The witch raised her hand, and darkness exploded across the forest. The battle began. Shadows attacked from all sides. The princesses struggled but stayed together. The eldest princess felt her golden hair reacting, glowing brighter with every moment. It was responding to the darkness. The second princess shouted that they needed to combine their strengths, not fight separately. So they did. The eldest princess stepped forward, letting her golden hair flow freely. It stretched like glowing threads across the battlefield. The second princess recited ancient words she had discovered. The third princess defended them with courage, blocking attacks. And the youngest princess called out hope, refusing to let fear win. The light and darkness clashed violently. Then something unexpected happened. The witch paused. For the first time, she looked confused. The light was not attacking her, it was reaching her. The golden hair was not just power. It was healing. The eldest princess realized the truth. The seal was never meant to imprison forever. It was meant to restore balance by healing both sides. She walked forward, even as darkness surrounded her. Her golden hair wrapped gently around the witch instead of attacking her. The witch resisted, then slowly stopped. Her anger faded. Her pain was visible now, and then, the darkness disappeared. The forest became silent. Morning light broke through the trees for the first time in years. The curse was broken, not by destruction, but by understanding. The kingdom was saved. the princesses returned home not as warriors, but as symbols of balance and unity. The people celebrated for days. Flowers bloomed again. The skies turned blue. Peace returned stronger than ever before, and the golden hair, no longer feared, became a symbol of hope. From that day on, the legend of the four princesses and the golden hair was told across generations not as a story of power, but as a story of wisdom, unity, and the strength of compassion over fear. And somewhere in the palace, under the warm sunlight, the golden hair continued to shine, quietly protecting the kingdom forever.